Everybody, we are back live at the 2025 SSA 14-inch Co-Ed Mush Ball National Championship. A little early morning softball for you before the Ryder Cup and college football starts up, but you'll want to peek in during the day as we're going to be having a lot of softball out here. So got a good one here early in the morning. Two of the better co-ed teams going to go at it here between Athletes HQ, who is the home team, and Slap and Tickle. Slap and Tickle's won the event a couple of times. So this is 14-inch mush ball. This is not a 14-inch hard, and you probably could have figured that out because the men do not wear gloves and the women are allowed to wear gloves. And you have to alternate in your batting lineup, 60-foot bases, 38 from the rubber to home, 6-12 on the arc, 1-1 count. And a couple of different twists that we're playing with this weekend is the fact that not only do you have to alternate the batting lineups, but if you walk a male player, he automatically gets first and second. The female then gets her choice of whether she wants to take the swing or take an automatic walk. And we saw that come into play yesterday. Mike Marola leading off here for Slap and Tickle when with first and second, they walked the male player and that forced in a run. And there's a little cut shot into left field. So Mike Marola leads off the ball game with a base hit. And Athletes HQ, interesting there, they played 4 outfielders with the male hitter, and now their short center is going to come in to the infield. So here's Karen, the short center. And Karen hits it foul down the line. So 2 strikes, she'll have to keep it in play. Like I said, Slap and Tickle has won this event a couple of times. And there's a ball. And usually these co-ed games, you live and die with your females. Diving attempt by the short center. She couldn't make the play. First 2 hitters on. So Karen, nice little line drive up the middle. Short center, great effort. Now she's going to go into the outfield. And it brings up Nate Mercado. And Athletes HQ with the girl in left center and the girl in right center, base hit. Mike Marola is going to score the first run of the game. And, you know, I was just about to comment that when you do that with some of these guys like Nate, who's got great bat control, you're making it a little too easy. So we'll see how long Athletes HQ wants to continue. And here's Morgan Battistoni. Morgan married to Richie Battistoni, who runs this team. And she had a terrific, played in college, and they get the fielder's choice there. So Brian Evans, playing shortstop, flipped it over to Ashley Lentine. Oh, no, that's not Ashley. Well, actually, it might be. Yes, it is. They're playing third. And here's Curtis Ostrom. And he drives it toward right center. Nice catch there. And they'll throw it in. Nate, always aggressive, took the turn but stayed. So Curtis Ostrom hit it good, but the short center, who's been popping out to right center as a 4th outfielder, made the play. And that's going to bring up Hannah. Hannah was also a terrific college women's 12-inch player. I believe she was a pitcher. She spins that foul.
Come on, Hannah. Doing better here, babe.
So 1 on here. 2 outs. And Hannah hits it high in the air, and Jordan Dean puts it away for the 3rd out. But Slap and Tickle does score a run. They do take the lead, and we'll head to the bottom of the 1st. And again, this is an interesting 3-team grouping because these are two of the better teams in the tournament, and the winner is going to play back-to-back against TTF, and TTF also a very good, very solid ball club. So as a result of that, two of these three teams are going to be in the losers bracket after that 10 o'clock game.
Here.
So it's going to be Jordan, Ashley, and Spencer, 1, 2, 3 here for Athletes HQ. So we're winding down. It's going to be beautiful weather all day today. And if you have a chance, come on out. I think the first championship game is set for around 6 o'clock. And very low humidity right now. Got a little breeze, a little bit more than we had last night. Feels like today it's maybe pushing in from left or left center. So here's Jordan Dean leading off here. And that pitch a little inside, so Mike Marola on the bump here. And Jordan goes high in the air, and that ball's going to drop toward the alley. Jordan's going to get to third at a minimum. They throw it in, and Mike Marola will cut it. So Jordan Dean, a long drive into right center field. Nobody could get to it. Lead-off triple. So it brings up Ashley. Tying run at third. So Slap and Tickle doing it a little bit different. They're not going 4 outfielders. And Ashley trying to walk the dog. Does down the right field line. That's going to score a run. She takes the turn but comes on back. So we're all tied at 1, triple single as Ashley Lentine throws it down the right field line. And that's going to bring up Spencer. Spencer got here.
It's Shane. His name's Shane. Spencer's not here yet.
Oh, okay. So that's Shane, not Spencer. And they get the fielder's choice. So I got to correct my lineup card as Spencer is not here yet. So that's going to bring up Lauren. And Lauren married to Jordan. And there's a little roller to second. They get the fielder's choice, but no double play. So Hannah, the lefty, playing second base, and she's normally a first baseman, but they got Foz over here playing first. So 2 outs on 2 fielders' choices, but we are tied at 1. And here's Brandon. And Brandon drills a single into right field. Alex Rice throws it in, and Lauren easily getting to third base on that. So runners on the corner with 2 outs. Brings up Sarah. And so there's Jordan. So we got Deans on the corners here. 1 coach and 1 running. And there's a little roller. Marola cuts it off. Little flip to first. But at the end of 1, we're all tied at 1. A little symmetry, but not for long as we change the inning here. So Sarah grounds out to end the inning. Both teams scored a run, and both teams hit 6 batters. So we got a lot of symmetry going on. So we're glad you could join us. Yes, this is, well, it's not in Chicago. We are in a western suburb, Melrose Park, Illinois. which is not far from the city. So we head now to the top of the second inning. It's going to be Mark, Lynn, and Al coming up here for Slap and Tickle. And it does look like Spencer Mahoney has arrived. And now Brian Evans, you can see, shifting over to second. Spencer Mahoney at shortstop. So here's Mark Holstein. And there's a little flip the other way, and all over it is Ashley Lentine. And that's going to bring up Lynn. And I see Slap and Tickle doing the hockey nickname. Her name's Lynn, but they got her as Linny. Kind of like Caner and Taser. They just throw a extra vowel in there. So here's Al Rice playing right field today. So these next two games here at 9 and 10, pretty important to the tournament. Mahoney, right out of the car, can't make the play. Al hustling, and we got a 2-out base runner. And you always worry about when people jump out of the car and get in, whether they're loose or not. Brings up Foz, playing first. Richie Battistoni on deck. So Foz, a little roller up the middle, and she just picks it up and steps on the bag. So 2-out base hit, can't do nothing with it. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Slap and Tickle. They got a few kids running around here. So, you might have heard Morgan Battistoni tell one of her kids, Mommy's got to go play now. So it's going to be Brian.
Actually, the puffs might be in the backpack. Not that one, the purple. She saw that, dropped the ball.
It's going to be Brian, Morgan, and Mike coming up here. So Brian Evans played with Hex, was on March last year, and he just lines it over the top of Mike Marola for a leadoff hit. Rumor is March may not have a team next year, and a few of their guys will be on the move. Brian and Jordan, two guys that played on that team. So there's a little roller. Marola cuts it off, pitches it to Foz, and they get Morgan. Runner did get to second on the slow roller. Brings up Mike with Jess on deck. So lead run at second here with 1 out, a little 2 for 1 to try to drive in the go-ahead run. And he draws the walk. So that's going to put Jets on base, and eventually, so they're using a courtesy for Mike, and that's why you see the runner running out to second. So now the bases are loaded for Jordan Dean. Tripled his last time up. And home plate jumping around a little bit on Mike Marola. A walk here, it put 2 runs in. And there's a little roller, and Nate Mercado beats the runner. Oh, my bad. I thought there were 2 outs. There was 1 out. And that does get the run in. So Athletes HQ's first lead of the day. And here's Ashley Lentine walked the dog down the right field line her last time up. And Jordan Dean had a hustle to get back there as Ashley looked like she was going to swing but did not. And Jordan got hung up a little bit in no man's land, but dove back in. And Ashley ground ball, Marola handles that. But in the inning, Athletes HQ solo runs in the first and second. They've pushed ahead here as we head to the top of the third.
My team.
So let's pay some bills. See the pretty Sweet Buzz logo upper left-hand corner. If you're an adult and you use infused products, please check them out. Nick Drabel, co-owner of that company. Please use them responsibly. So I'd like to thank Rich Melman, Let Us Entertain You Restaurants. Rich has been with us since day 1, 15 years ago. Thanks, Rich. We love you. Thank you for all you do for us. And if you're going to take your better half out to dinner, please consider Let Us Entertain You Restaurants. So here's Richie Battistoni, and Richie high in the air. The left center fielder makes the play, and now the short center is going to jog back in. And that's going to bring up Shalene. Top of the third here. And Shalene hits it hard, but right at Dean and left, and that'll be out number 2. So good swing there by Shalene, a little too much air. Brings up the top of the lineup and Mike Marola. Mike led the game off with the single. Ended up scoring the first run of the game for Slap and Tickle. And Mike, a little hard cut. That's going to drift foul down that left field line. So 2 strikes now on Mike Marola.
I know.
2 outs, nobody on here. And Mike, a little soft pop-up, and you can see the way the shadows are. Spencer having to shade his eyes, but made the play. So they go 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the third. So it's going to be Spencer, Lauren, and Brandon coming up here for Athletes HQ. Also like to thank Tito's Handmade Vodka, America's original handcrafted vodka. Please drink responsibly. I'd like to thank the Zarnick family and Ziegler Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram up in Schaumburg for underwriting the SSA Tom Egg Zarnick No Glove Class A National Championship. And we're always appreciative of Ray Zarnick. That's where him and Scotty ended up. If you're looking for a vehicle, they can put you in about anything. Ziegler, a big group. So even if you're not looking for a Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, you might want to check them out. They can help you. So here's Spencer Mahoney. So come on out, folks. Harlow Grill will be cooking here in a little bit, so there will be food out here. Should say Harlow Grill and Bar, local place right here in Melrose Park. So here's Spencer. Spencer drives it up the middle, gets it past Marola, and Spencer, long, tall kid, easily into second.
I have a big fear of getting my. Hi. Oh, you're eating the.
So that's going to bring up Lauren Dean, and she hits a little soft foul ball over the fence. So both teams right now, early morning,
Like this.
look like they're still shaking off the sleep. And there's a little high pop-up, and that's going to be caught by Karen playing short center. No, we got rid of a lot of, that's just bureaucracy. You know, back in the day, for example, some associations, if you left them off your lineup card, and there's a long ball into the gap, and it's going to drop. Jordan Dean, or Spencer, excuse me, is going to score. So Brandon delivers a double, and Athletes HQ has pushed out ahead 3-1. And that's going to bring up Sarah. You know, they would tell you if you wasn't on the lineup card that you handed in to the scorekeeper that they couldn't play. And our rule is if you're on the roster, whether you leave them off the lineup card or they get there late, doesn't matter. And my guess is they probably told the scorekeeper, not me, before the game started, so they probably didn't lose a move with Spencer. And there's a base hit the other way by Brian Evans, and that's going to score another run. So Athletes HQ leaking out here a little bit. They pushed the lead to 3 at 4-1. And that's going to bring up Morgan. And there's a little slow roller. Marola knocks it down and makes the play. So a little work to do as we have fourth inning. As Slap and Tickle needs to find their offense. They came out of the gate good. Got the first 2 hitters of the ball game on, worked the runner across, but haven't really generated much of anything since then. And it's going to be Karen, Nate, and Morgan. Karen hard line drive single her last time up.
Yeah. L, the 2X on L goes to his belly button.
Come on, will you rally this thing?
Okay. Good, top 4.
Start chipping away here. Come on, Nate. Come on, kid.
And Karen swings, the little fly ball, Jordan Dean calling for it. Here's Nate Mercado. Nate's last time up with the 4 outfielders and no short center, just hit a little line drive into center field. And in a situation like this where there's nobody on, there's a little fly ball, and off the tip of the mitt, she just couldn't make the catch.
Right up here, let's go.
So she got there okay, put the glove on, but it just went off the fingertips. So in a situation where there's nobody on and you don't have a short center, you are giving up a lot of real estate in the infield, and Nate just slaps another hit up the middle. And for a kid like Nate, it's almost like stealing. if you don't have a short center. Now, when there's a base runner and you do it, the other problem is you don't only give up a lot of real estate, but now you make it very difficult to potentially turn a double play, as you don't have a short center in the field, and you're asking an awful lot of a shortstop or a second baseman to try to get there. So here's Morgan, one out base runner. And Morgan reached a little bit, high fly ball, and coming in as the right fielder, and he makes the play. And that'll bring up Curtis Ostrom. So 1 out, 2 on.
Eagle ball, that's what you hear.
And that's on the play. Curtis taking all the way, full count. Nate will be running on the swing. Curtis just trying to guide it up the middle, but right to Mahoney, and he makes the play. So we head to the bottom of the 4th, halfway through, 4-1, Athletes HQ. So it's going to be Mike, Jess, and the top of the lineup. And a little bit of a change here is Mike Marola's going to shortstop. And they've taken Nate Mercado and put him in center. There were a couple of fly balls out there last inning, and Mark Holstein's come in to pitch. Shailene behind the plate. And Holstein got a foot on it, but base hit. And that's going to bring up Jess. So the pitcher, Mike, right off of the foot of Mark Holstein. And I think Karen, the short center, was might have been telling Mark Holstein that she'd have had him.
No guys with an out yet.
Hannah, make a play, Hannah.
So here's Jess, leadoff man on. And Jess back to Holstein and bounced up and hit him in the chest. That eliminated any possibility of a double play, but they do get the out. And here's Jordan Dean. And Jordan rifles it right at Karen. She played the one hop off her left hip and made the play. And it's obvious that Karen has played some softball. She's looked very good defensively at short center. And here's Ashley. And Ashley, a little spinner, and that's going to kick foul.
Hey, 2 strikes, 2 outs, let's go!
So Ashley's going to have to keep this ball between the white lines here. Another run standing at third base for HQ. And there's a little roller. Karen gloves, throws in time. So they work out of the mini jab. Karen, 2 nice defensive plays there. And we're going to head to the 5th. Again, getting a little late here. If you're a slap and tickle fan.
Good job, Karen. Need some hits now. Let's go.
And it's going to be Hannah, Mark, and Lenny coming up here for Slap and Tickle. And Hannah tries to go big, but again, we got that little breeze. It's kind of shifting. Now it feels like it might be blowing in from left field. You can see the flag there. This is the wind picking up a little bit. So it's kind of blowing in from left and then sliding where it's blowing from left field to right field. Here's Holstein. And Mark a little flare, and that's off the fence.
Curtis, if he gets on. Come on, Marky.
Having a hard time here with the glare, making sure I can show you guys first base on close call. And there's a ground ball, and Holstein just grounds it through the hole. Let's see if they take a courtesy here for Mark. So 1 out, 1 on. Here comes Mike Marola, and it brings up Lenny. So 3-1 now as pitcher's falling behind with Al Rice on deck, and she offers at it, line drive, handled by the first baseman, but Mike Marola got back. So first baseman said she had to reach up. Mike was saying he wasn't tall enough to distract her. So here's Al Rice, again, 4 outfielders. Marola can run. And Al Rice, a hard humpback. And they're going to try to go to third, and would have been out, but the ball leaked out of Ashley Lentine's glove. She slapped the tag on him. And trying to swipe tag. So runners on the corner now. Brings up Foz with Richie Battistoni on deck here. Slap and Tickle looking for a 2-out hit here. Have not scored since the first. Foz puts a charge into it, but it's foul. And they are really playing Foz to pull the ball in the outfield. And strike 3, Foz just couldn't pull the trigger. She was looking at it, she hesitated, and strike 3. So nice pitch there. Looked like it was going to maybe be short, just cleared the plate, and they get Foz looking. So we head to the bottom of the 5th, still 4-1. And it is going to be Spencer, Lauren, and Brandon. 3-4-5 for HQ. And that happens sometimes. So you just kind of brain lock. You think it's going to be short, and you kind of give up on it, and then you realize, uh-oh. And by that time, it's too late to get the swing going again. So here's Spencer. Spencer, a member of Signature. And he's one of the terrific young 16-inch players we have here in the Chicagoland area, and we got a boatload of them. Sky high as the Maluk lives, and Hannah puts it away for out number 1. And Al Rice giving Spencer the business there. So here's Lauren Dean with Brandon on deck. And there's a little soft fly ball. Nate Mercado, you can see he kind of was angling him. He's got sunglasses on, but wasn't wearing them. He's got him up on the bill of the cap. So 2 up, 2 down here. This game is, in the first inning, it looked like it might have been a little bit more offense going on, but neither team has done much. And Brandon swings almost through it.
Hey, 2 strikes! 2 out!
Now he hits a fly ball. Al Rice with a beat on it, and they go 1, 2, 3. So we head to the 6th. Athletes HQ nursing that 3-run lead.
Come on, guys and girls, let's go.
It's going to be Richie Battistoni, Shailene, and then Mike Marola. You know, it's funny, being an older guy, we've been doing this thing for 15 years and being involved in the game much longer than that. A lot of these guys that we saw when they were just young pups, all married now and 2 or 3 kids, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. So here's Richie Battistoni. As a matter of fact, way back in '03 in Chandler, Arizona. And that's a ball, so Richie Battistoni working the count here a little bit. And that clipped the plate, so that's going to put Shailene on. And Shailene says, easiest decision of her life to take the walk.
Working on things. Okay, let's go.
So now, Slap and Tickle down a 3 spot because of the leadoff walk, finds themselves with 2 base runners, nobody out in the top. And Mike Marola trying to come this way.
Why don't you have your shoes on?
Just hits a little flare.
Good, Red. Minor throw. Mike, throw it out there somewhere.
And Marola, towering fly ball. And Lauren catches it. Both runners tag. Shailene with the tag. So he hit it deep enough to move both base runners. Brings up Karen with Nate Mercado on deck. And again, this is the type of inning, if you're Slap and Tickle, you got to take advantage of getting your first 2 hitters on. And Karen swings through it. And that pitch was called illegal. And that's a high pop-up, Mahoney. So now, Slap and Tickle in jeopardy of maybe not scoring here after they put their first 2 hitters on. It's up to Nate Mercado. Nate 2 for 2 in the ball game. And I see Spencer Mahoney really cheating up the middle. And a lot of the Slap and Tickle hitters seem like they want to go to right field, but they've just been barely fouling it off. And Nate, and there's a base hit. Shailene takes the turn, throw to the plate, and she's going to be out. They do score a run, as Jess put the tag on her. And with 2 outs, Mike Marola was a good piece of hitting there. Or I'm sorry, Nate. It was a good piece of hitting. Spencer Mahoney had really shifted up the middle, and he had a huge hole between third and short. And he just rolled it through there. But Jordan Dean flying in, perfect throw to the plate. And they only score 1. So
Go, gotta get a 0 here, let's go!
if you're slapping tickle here, you want to hold a score going into the 7th. So it's going to be Sarah, Brian, and Morgan here. HQ looking for a little insurance. Looking ahead to the top of the 7th, it's going to be Morgan, Kurt, and Hannah for slapping tickle. And there's a little spinner, and Holstein, nice play. Let's break the replay out. So that ball, it looked like it was not going to spin foul. And Mark Holstein with a little perfect little backhand type flip there gets the out. So here's Evans.
Careful, Kurt!
And Evans flares it the other way, foul. And now he rifles it, gets it past Karen, so 1 out single for Brian Evans.
Full side, here we go! Al, don't get caught here!
You may not want them by the opening because we see a lot of balls come through there. So there's a little spinner over to Hannah, and that's where one of the few times as a second baseman, the left-handed throw, and she pinpointed it right over Evans' shoulder for the fielder's choice. Now you can lead off. So it brings up Mike. And Mike goes hard, that's way out of play.
Thank you, Lenny.
I got it.
That's pretty good. Hey,
So 2 outs now on the reset with the runner at first, bottom of the 6th. And pitch inside. And there's a ground ball off of Holstein. Hannah can't make the play. Morgan is going to go to third. So Slap and Tickle was calling time. That's a good example, kids. You don't get time until an umpire gives it to you. But Mike kept himself active. He didn't stop running. And Mercado comes in and ends the threat. So Jess flies out and we'll head to a do or die top of the 7th. Slap and Tickle needs a couple of runs here to keep the game alive. 3 gives them a lead. Anything less, and Slap and Tickle, 2-time national champion, will drop into the losers bracket. So Morgan, Kurt, and Hannah coming up here. Need a base runner to be dangerous.
Because I didn't want to bobble it. She comes back first one perfect.
And that ball hits the plate. And there's a little slow chopper to Mahoney. A little pitch and catch for out number 1. It brings up Curtis Ostrom. Hannah on deck, and then Mark Holstein. Curtis, that's well out of play.
Shake it up. Just shake it.
So Slap and Tickle here needs a base runner desperately. And that's going to be a high fly ball. Lauren Dean comes in and makes the catch for out number 2. She's going to come into the infield, so she just kept on running. And with 2 outs now, last hope to extend the ball game, Hannah. It's been a clean game. Both teams have been solid defensively.
It just stinks.
And again, I don't think the Slap and Tickle guys took advantage of all that real estate on the infield, with HQ putting a lot of outfielders. So Hannah draws the 2-out walk, and it brings up Mark Holstein with Lenny on deck. Again, they go 4 outfielders. And Holstein comes through right off of Morgan's glove. Hannah will get to third. Runners on the corner. And now it's up to Lenny.
Almost. All right. I got to stand there.
I got it. Let's corral the kiddos.
Come on, Lenny. Bring your pitch, Len.
And I keep telling
Corral the kiddos.
Melrose they got to put a little swing gate over here on these openings at first and third. And Lenny's going to ground that foul.
Way to work. Good job.
So Slap and Tickle now down to their last strike. Al Rice chomping at the bit on deck.
Should be right there. Yeah, your dad will come right back. No, stay here, just so you don't get hit, bud.
And there is strike 3 to end the ball game. So Lenny takes a called strike 3, and that's how the game is going to end. So Athletes HQ scored 4, made it stand up. They'll stay clean. They'll play TTF next. And we may be back halfway through. Some of the park employees got here a little late, so I got a little administrative stuff to do. But depending on how that game goes, we might give you a little bonus coverage. So on behalf of the SSA, thanks for tuning in early on a Saturday morning. Final score, Athletes HQ 4, Slap and Tickle 2.